Holy cow. This is insane. Joe Biden just announced he is no longer seeking re-election. That's right. He is out. He finally tapped said uncle. The pressure was too great. But I want all of you to understand something very important. This is not about what's better for the country. This is only about keeping power for Democrats and the uniparty and the corporate media establishment. That is all this is about. Nothing more. They do not care about the country. You want evidence that they don't care? How is it that they have gone around lying this entire time, claiming that Joe Biden is sharper than ever? You had people like the Democrat Governor Association chairman, my governor, Tim Walz, who literally days ago said that Joe Biden is great, he has a strong economy, and we need to support him. Just days ago. But they've been lying. Do not allow them to trick and manipulate you to making you think that this is about what's best for the country. This is only about managing the decline of the Democrats. They already know that Joe Biden was going to lose to Donald Trump. Like, they know that. The question was, how bad would it be down the rest of the ballot and ticket for Democrats? And after today, watching the Sunday morning news talk shows and looking at all the polling coming out, it was going to be historic. Republicans were going to sweep into offices up and down the ballot. So this is about managing that decline. So again, they know that whomever replaces Joe Biden as the Democrat nominee, they're going to lose against Trump. It's just about stemming the bleeding down the ticket. How many offices can they actually preserve? They're not going to flip anything, maybe 1 or 2 seats here and there, but it's about how many can they defend against. That is what this is about. Make no mistake, it's not about what's best for the country. It's about what is best for the Democrats, the uniparty, and the corporate media establishment. For years, they have been lying. They have known. And for those of you that pay attention, those of you that read news sources, those of you that just, I don't know, just like go and walk around and talk to fellow Americans and fellow human beings, all of us understand that Joe Biden's brain hasn't been working at least since 2020. I would argue his brain probably hasn't been working since like 2018. But they have all lied and they run cover. And the only reason they did that is because they were afraid of losing power and they figured that they could still manage Joe Biden's decline. I also think this just proves how far gone Joe Biden's brain is, that they couldn't even just continue this weekend at Bernie's type of deal where he's like literally making 0 decisions. And instead they just want to like cart him around and get him out there, talk for a few minutes, and then put him back in the morgue, put him on ice until his next appearance. I think his brain is so far gone. Obviously, they couldn't even manage to do that. So yeah, whoever the Democrats pick, it doesn't really matter. They already know that whoever that person is, they are not going to beat Donald Trump. But after that debate performance, the cat was out of the bag. There was no more denying it. And that's why there was this break apart, this factionalization that occurred within the Democrats, because there was the group that saw it right away that said, wow, we need to get ahead of this. If we don't, we are going to lose power everywhere. And the other faction of people currently in power, like the Biden administration, that said, no, we can still manage this. So we have to push back and say, Joe Biden's just fine, sharper than ever, blah, blah, blah. But now it is 100% unstoppable. Donald Trump, all of us supporters of making America great again, we cannot be stopped. So this is about being able to manage the decline of the Democrats down the ballot. Make no mistake, don't let them fool you. And I believe in you. I do. I think that's why things are looking so great for this country, because we are not fooled, because our media has become highly decentralized. You are able to actually get facts and information from source material from all across the gamut because of platforms like X, and also all of the other podcast platforms and YouTube streamers and Rumble, and even here on TikTok where I'm recording this video. I trust in you. I believe in you. I know you won't let me down. This is going to be fantastic, though. I mean, as a Politico, as the Republican National Committee man, which my term began, I was elected back in April, but my term just began. I am going to love this because the Democrats are going to rip each other apart. There's going to be no unity, and it's going to be like managed chaos. So Good for them, because they deserve every bad thing that happens to them politically, because they have been lying to we the people for a long time for the sake of power. So there you go. As my good friend Cannon Hotep says, Joey Nickleslick, he out of here.